my every building in Westeros video, I described Harrenhal as pointless, noting that you need over 20,000 gold and decades of time to build the thing, all the while the accursed place sends your characters mad or just outright kills them. I also said in that video that if that video hit 1,000 likes that I would try the challenge myself, thinking that that would never happen. Great. So, here we are. It's time for the Harrenhal challenge. Now, here's the parameters. Staying as House Went, rebuild Harrenhal to its top level in the fastest time possible. Got it? Seems simple, but initially I thought I was going to go insane trying this. Also, initially going into this, I had this big old strategy laid out, identifying little exploits and mechanics I could use to maximize my gold input. However, I started writing this video back in July, and if you hadn't noticed, it's December. So the mod has been updated, and I didn't know that some of the elements I'd put into my plan no longer existed. So no longer do I have any tricks up my sleeves to counter the money debuffs. Therefore, I must just use my pure skill in order to complete this challenge and see if I can set a time for you at home to beat. So let's see. Let's see how fast I can rebuild Harrenhal. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video, because today, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Okay, so here we are as Lord Walter of Harrenhal. Now, we've gotten pretty lucky on this start with 23 dip, 20 steward, and a good range of perks. However, this character will probably not survive very long, so we've got to try and make the most of it. Now, if you haven't seen before, House Went historically came and went, mainly because of the Curse of Harrenhal and the various things around it. Also, we have the problem of our heirs are not exactly the architects, the bold people that we need to rebuild Harrenhal here. So we're going to try and survive for as long as possible, secure ourselves in the realm, and then hopefully get the challenge going. We're going to try and do this as, honestly, characters is not going to be a good way to manage this. We're going to have to do it by date. So in as few years as possible, I'm going to try and rebuild all of Harrenhal. And I do have some interesting little tactics that I'm going to try in order to make money. Harrenhal also, as part of the challenge, has to remain our primary title. So first things first, hear me out. One of the things we're going to do is we're going to go diplomacy focused. Hear me out. I have a reason for this. Mainly because I want accomplished forger, because I'm looking for something. And I need a claim on it. Anyway, also, I'm going to want something here that gives me any... Nope, none of these give me health. Okay, then I'm probably going to go for the mother for the opinions. Now, one of the nice things is, since I first envisioned this challenge, Harrenhal has actually gotten exceedingly a lot better. A lot of these buildings didn't exist when I last did my planning, so that's actually decent. We might have a decent challenge. 4.3 ducats a month is pretty nice. Yeah, I think we're just going to try and centralize quite a lot. Get some of these minor nobles from out beneath us, try and gain some of these holdings directly. Suffolk? That's legit, and that's legitimately the shield of England. Oh my god. But Operation 1 is steal of a Valyrian steel item. So, if you hadn't worked it out, I'm trying to get the Celticar's axe, and I'm going to do this a couple of ways. The Diplo way is one way. I'm also going to hopefully matrilineally marry Harold Celticar into the family, and hope from there that maybe we can win some inheritance by Merrick Celticar going missing. That's my plan there. I've now got to try and secure some alliances for the rest of my family. Simon Went is rude. Can I influence his personality to at least be diligent? Let's certainly try. Anyway, right, we're going to pass limited crown authority. Hopefully get us a little bit more tax there. We just need to improve the overall tax base of Harrenhal province directly, I think, as well, which will really help our economic situation. Also, by the way, I don't think I said I'm staying out of the Robert's Rebellion. We are a neutral piece of land. So I think my goal now is I'm going to try and save up the 1,700 gold here for Harrenhal. And then we'll do upgrades to the local area as and when we start. So we'll only do those upgrades once we're building there already. because we physically can't. So like build here, upgrade external areas. Oh, Hoster Tully just died. So my nephew, I'm being offered the chance to be Chancellor of the Riverlands. So Edmure Tully is now Lord here. Eddard was executed. Some kid called Berkan is now King of the North. That's interesting. Ah, there we have it. The Curse of Harrenhal already starting to pick up. I gain the trait consumption. At least I'm a little brighter, but I don't know if I'm going to be around much longer. Oh, no. Oh, boy, I just became malnourished. That's also useful. Right, Brood Son. I'm going to get you to marry someone with a decent stat line. This is the thing. It's another reason why I was hoping to marry off my daughter here matrilineally is... think I'm going to go through quite a few of these wents. Wow, I actually lived. We just had this thing called the Rollingford Diverging. Apparently, all of my land now turned to his culture. Is it any good? No, not really. I wonder if I host a grand tour, if I can get a load more money out of it. If I do a taxation tour, I'm going to be cheap and I'm not going to have... but I want to get a forest guide. That'll help. Cool. Yeah, we're going to do a tour. Chicken tax instituted. Ah, yes. Oh, one of my Lord Walton didn't pay up. I think that was a successful grand tour. Also, there is a war, the Riverlands war for the North versus the Riverlands. Currently, we're in a war. I was picked up as a commander, and I went, nope, refusing that. Staying at home, building stuff. Okay, here's... I was wondering when we were going to get hit by these. The Curse of Harrenhal, or the Harrenway Bride. As I enter the room, I am surprised by a weeping man. What a joyous day. My daughter is a princess. The weeping man gestures to a young woman in the shadow of the room. You must be here to offer a gift for Prince Maegor and his wife, my daughter, surely, asked the weeping man, his hand resting on the hilt of a dagger. Try to flee with a 25% chance of gaining lunatic. Yes, a gift, here. Better pay gold is better than paying with your life. You lose 25 gold, gain some stress. 15% chance of gaining lunatic. I think, yes, gold. Do I go super cheap and just try to run? No, give the gift of gold. Okay, yep, those events are going to be the thing that probably stop us. So, by the way, Robert's rebellion failed. They were slain by Rhaegar at the thing, but now Rhaegar has risen up against King Aerys. I see no reason to get involved. Okay, so now Aerys the Mad King and Rhaegar going at it. Interesting. I just got 10 years of religious refugees, which adds 15% tax to my... for 10 years. Love it. Love it. Right, I'm going to try and imprison one of my vassals here in order to try and get him to pay some money, basically. I have a, what's it called, an imprisonment thing on him, so we're going to try and use it. Need to get that money, and then we're going to be at this almost... Well, about halfway to getting our first level up. Oh no, more Curse of Harrenhal. Tap, tap. A noise subtle and none about me hear it. Curious, I try to follow the source of the tapping sound. Eventually, it leads me to the gallows where a man with one leg and a cane stares at a block used for beheading. When I ask who he looks at me and says, I was merely pondering the worst way to die. Before I can respond, the man vanished into thin air. 25% chance I become a lunatic. Clearly that person could not be there. Horus went. Where did Horus go? Oh no, I'm aging and befuddled. This is really annoying. So I'm actually one perk away from Accomplished Forger. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it with this character. Oh, good. Here's another curse. I was retiring to my chamber when I noticed a bathing tub had been placed in my room. To my horror, I find it filled with blood. Suddenly a woman emerges from the red soup and asks me, calm as you like. Good sir, can't you see I'm taking a bath? My lady, I mean you no harm. Right, I can now buy an artifact claim on Pincer. And the reason I want this is, oh my gosh, no, they've changed it. Pincer no longer gives you money. Maybe I don't want this one then. Hot damn, didn't know that. It doesn't actually give you a tax bonus anymore. Oh no, that was part of my strategy. I'll still take the artifact claim on Pincer because I think the 25% stewardship lifestyle bonus is better than I thought. However, it's a big hit to my bloody plans because For those of you who don't know, pincer used to give you a 10% tax bonus. And I'm working off old knowledge. Oh no. Should have done my research. So we're about to have enough to start upgrading Harrenhal. But I've also noticed when you upgrade the Tower of Dread here, we actually lose more in a holding tax right up until the final upgrade. So that's going to be pretty gnarly also. So it's going to get very expensive very, very quickly. Okay, we've begun the upgrades. First one's done. Tick mark. Well, no, we now got to wait 3 years, and there's probably going to be events tied to this, making it longer, isn't there? Isn't there, game? Curse of Harrenhal, Harren the Black. Oh no, good old Harren the Black. I was trying to discover the source of a faint smell of overcooked meat. I heard the war cry. From the shadows ahead of me charged an ironborn reaver armed with an axe and spear. Was this the source of the ghastly cry? My mind went to the builder of Harrenhal, Harren the Black Whore, who the black dread burned to ashes within these halls. I must get out of here. I must get out of here. Did I get wounded? No, I didn't. Christ, I'm doing so well. And there we go, I died. Lord Walter of Harrenhal died at 71. Did he see the upgrade complete? I don't think he did. Oh well, we're on to Stefan now. Oh no, there's another Blackfire Rebellion. Where did they land? Oh, real close actually. They landed at Old Anchor. Okay. Oh, the next level is 2,777. I have a plan, but it's also going to take a long time to do. Ugh, this is rough. Or actually, we're going to be fighting off some vassals for a while. Right, this is going to be a little bit rough, I think. Good thing about having to fight all my vassals like this is that when I win, I get to imprison all these bastards and take all their money. I'm hoping anyway. Are they all poor? Oh, I bet they're all poor. Well, time to find out. Huh? Why is that saying we'd lose? Also, did they just retreat into the army? They did. Hello, child. What's the best alliance power I can get from you? Someone that would actually come in. Probably the High Towers. Hello. Come join me in this Liberty War. I really just like that they just siege down the person that I think they were trying to put in charge. No, this is just Liberty War, so it doesn't matter. Right, de-siege my son's holding. Hello, Old Town. Where are your troops? Ah, you're here. Okay. Right, time to hopefully make a little bit of money. Oh, it's only going to be 50 each, and half of them can't afford it. Good. Well, at least you can afford it. Do one of them just break out? Just break out of prison, I think. Right, normally I would build a royal reserve because I love that development growth and I love that tax, but we need to offset our tax and debuffs, so I'm just going to build some tax offices here, I think. I think that's a good move before we move on to rebuilding the tower here. I think. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Aegon just destroyed the Iron Throne. The Trident is now the River Kingdoms. Oh god, the Seven Kingdoms are broken apart. Oh dear god. I mean, our money's better. Oh god. And my son was just slain in battle. Okay. Time to educate my grandson, Lyman. Stewardship focus, please. Influences personality. So, quick maths. We have 169 gold. 2,550 minus 569 is divided by 13.2 because that's how many months. It's going to take us 150 months to get that much money. 150 months, 150 divided by 12. That's 12 in-game years. Oh shit. We need a better gold growth. We need better gold growth. And now I'm infirm. Oh good. Curse of Harrenhal, missing gold. Oh no, the freaking the ghosts are now stealing my money. So I was trying to work out where Pincer went. Apparently Pincer has gone to the Lord of Wolf's branch. I'm guessing they stole it in a raid. It's the only thing I can think of. And that's the death of character number 2. We're now Lord Lyman. Hopefully Lord Lyman comes out pretty good. There we Yeah, Grand Tour done. Earned a lot of money, but also a lot of chances to imprison my vassals again. For more money. Okay, we have enough money again to go for upgrade number 3. We are now in 30 years or so. Over 30 years. We're about 100 years into the game now. Well, I don't think this is going to be a very good time for the Harrenhal build. Ugh. So I just got Flourishing Vineyard, so I should have 10% extra income now till the end of this character. I'm guessing it's a character upgrade. Yeah, Flourishing Vineyard. There's no end time, so I'm guessing it's with this character. That's going to be great. The Curse of Harrenhal, Slippery Steps. As I descend one of the many stairs of the Tower of Dread, my foot slides out from underneath me, narrowly avoiding breaking my neck in the fall. I notice a small pool of blood that was the culprit. I sigh, it was most likely from a chunk of spilled venison, but the stories could resurface of the Curse of Harrenhal. I'll inform my steward. Oh boy. Okay, hear me out. Let's try and take the crossing. And then even if we only keep the twins, we should have more tax coming in. I mean, this is going to be just the High Lordship. We wouldn't get the crossing in this first war. It'd have to be a future war. I think this is better for the income though. Wayfarer's Rest. Okay, I need to get some allies and then I can go for that. It's actually not that much powerful. Couple of allies and I think we'll be in a good spot. I just married into the Reach. Oh no, I need to adapt my feudal contract, my vassal contract. War's sanctioned and I'll give you more levies. Give me the ability to declare war. Okay, let's do this. Call my allies to war. Yes, call in the Reach. Or call in Lynn's Watch. Why not? Hang on, yeah, wasn't my ally to the Golden Teeth as well? Oh well. I lost a little bit of my levy, but the amount of men coming into this should be more than enough. Hold on. We're going to go back to Harrenhal quickly because I realized I don't have any trebs. I'm eating into my profits, I know. I need to grab some trebuchets. They've got a lot of men, but we got more. Oh, I caught one of the armies. I didn't think I'd catch that. Oh, the Reach just absolutely smashed that smaller force. I'm going to continue to siege our way in. Do we have any siege leaders? We do. Right now to siege the twins themselves. So the reason I'm going for the twins out of all the listed things I could get, look at that holding tax. Look at that holding tax. Such a decent amount. Although we need to keep an eye on these battles coming in. Desieging our sieges. No, they're desieging our sieges. Reach, why do you not have any artillery? All right, come on, Reach. We're going for it. There we go. Boom. I'm now doing an Imperial march around the territory up here. And that's actually enough money now to begin upgrading Harrenhal again. Boom. Level 4. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. This has just become a grind in terms of it making money. The problem was, like, I had a plan going into this. But plan didn't survive first contact with the game, e.g. the updates have changed things and I planned this a long time ago and this is the first time I'm getting around to doing it. So now it's just a race against RNG, but I'm really finding doing, like, the cost. Okay, you offset the costs of grand tours if you're doing a taxation tour. So it's been worth it. Plus it's increasing, like, my just general opinion in various areas, like just throwing in window taxes and asking for tribute. It's working out well for me. Plus also now I'm trying to get to 7,000 prestige as well, because if I can do that I can change my culture to have some build in cost and time reduction. That's my plan. I was just having fun, so I now have accolades, the Batman and the Robin, because obviously House Went symbol is a bat, and we've actually got a Went as the Batman, which is hilarious. We just completed yet another grand tour, and we're actually possibly going to get another upgrade with this one character in just 100 gold. So yeah, I definitely think so. Going health focus now, trying to extend this guy's life. I've also got another wife now, so hoping to get a few extra kids, although I think Lister will be fine enough to take over. Oh yeah, we can already upgrade Harrenhal. Fantastic! Look at this, really getting through them now. 2 upgrades in 1 character. Oh, I didn't read through what the upgrades were. I should have been reading what the upgrades were. So we had the Wailing Tower to meet the demands of the refurbished castle. The Wailing Tower's existing storerooms and granaries have been greatly expanded. We now have rebuilt the Tower of Ghosts.
Piss off, Ghost!
The Tower of Ghosts has been rebuilt and now serves to guard the east wall and the postern gate. And then we've just rebuilt the Widow's Tower. The second largest tower, the Widow's Tower, is once home to Queen Rhaenyra Targaryen. It has now been rebuilt to a fitting the state of a queen. And we've got the Kingspyre Tower next. The greatest of Harrenhal's towers, the enormous Kingspyre Tower contains the Lord's Chamber and the Hall of 1,000 Halves. Now that has been rebuilt, the reconstruction has almost been completed. So 4,500 next, and then finally Harrenhal restore. We're 2 away. The ghosts are stealing my gold again. Right, so I'm gonna diverge my culture. Oh, do I actually go for Mystic for the construction time? No, I think I'm gonna go for Communal for that construction cost. Oh, actually, that was cheaper than Bureaucratic. Really? Oh, shoot. Didn't realize that. But in traditions, I'm gonna grab Industrious and Spartan instead of Strong Believers and Life is Just a Joke. And boom, we've got Harrenhal culture, a Harrenhal cultural divergence. And we will just try to promote that culture everywhere. Oh, and I'm doing another Imperial March because of course I am. Ooh, that actually saved us 600 gold on the next upgrade. Which means we'll be able to get the next upgrade before this tour's done. Oh, perfection. Okay, boom. We have enough to get the final upgrade. Harrenhal, rebuilt to the greatness it briefly was. Harrenhal is once again the most splendid castle in Westeros. Its 5 great towers behind its massive walls defiantly into the sky, with its lords in fear of nothing and save the return of dragons. 7 months will be done. Will my guy live to see it done? Will Lyman the Hairy be the lord that does it? And if so, we would have completed this in 3 guys, which is pretty good for Harrenhal. Harrenhal is complete. I'm guessing we'll take this date, the 27th of 6th moon AC 389. 106 years from game start. 106 years it took me. I definitely feel like I could have done it slightly faster. And also my original tactic is gone, but also at the same time, I will say this was a lot easier than when I proposed this. Harrenhal used to give you a health debuff, as well as all the special events. So it was a bit more of a challenge, but hey, I still made this video. Hope you all enjoyed this. I'd love to see people try the Harrenhal challenge themselves. If you can beat 106 years, let me know. If you'd like to see me try and beat 106 years, also let me know. But there we go. Wow, wasn't that fantastic? You've just had the utmost imponderable joy of watching a Midgeman video. Thank you to my editors, Foxy and Dax, for being absolutely wonderful cherubs and helping make all of this content. And thank you to the channel members. You know who you are, you wonderfully sexy toast people you are. Why not check out this video? It's been picked for you by the YouTube algorithm. Goodbye.